Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Kangaroos and the Thunder. J.J. Zamecki, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Brummett. He will lead this one off today. First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You earn the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Now at the plate, Donnie Roland. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Zamecki, originally from Mississippi, is currently the leading vote getter among starting pitchers in the league, and quite deservedly so.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
The 1-0. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Worthing is there, 2 gone.
Batting third, the center fielder, the kid, Esparza.
Stepping up now, the kid Esparza. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. From the stretch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
So now to the plate, Adrian Esparza, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
On the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Todd Butts, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So coming to the plate, Brian Cannon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Forkball taken for a strike, and he's behind in the count 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. St. Odd is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Michael Lopez.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Lopez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home.
Ball, go. 3-1.
Scott Franchise will be next. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Scott Franchise.
Digging in, Scott Franchise, currently 9th in the NL in hitting entering play.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out toward left center field. Esparza will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Second inning set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, John Biggs. First offering on its way.
Ball. 1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. In the air to straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Steve Sainthal.
Stepping in, Keith St. Odd. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Worthing is camped under this one. And that's out number 2.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, James Mora.
Now at the plate, Shane Mora, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to left. Hamby is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Stepping in, Mike Hayes.
Leading off for the Thunder, the catcher, Mike Hayes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is in off the plate. And he fouls this one off. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. The 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in, Saul Woodman. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. From the belt, the pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Hal.
Standing in, Hal Hale. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's his swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Esparza retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Top of the third set to get underway, and next will be the speed threat, Michael Ryan. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. So striding in, Todd Butts. He's set and the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Brummett. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Donnie Rowland is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Brummett stands at second with 2 gone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. At the plate, Corey Esparza. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
The first baseman, Corey.
First pitch of the at-bat. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1.
No strike.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dave, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roll, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Standing in now, Brian Cannon. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
How about the third baseman, Michael.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Michael Lopez. First pitch on its way. This is skied into short left center. Ryan calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Thunder are out in front 2-0. The kid Esparza. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Try again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
In now, Adrian Esparza, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 delivery. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ball 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Into the box now, John Biggs. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now, but if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
A man at third with 1 away. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. This is lifted out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. Now at the plate, St. Odd. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First offering on its way. This year against right-handed pitching, St. Odd brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. So far this season, St. Odd is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. This is line to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Now batting, the second baseman, Shane Mora.
Stepping in now, Shane Mora, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Comes set and the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 2-1. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The bat, number 4, shortstop, Michael Ryan.
Into the box, Michael Ryan. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Tennessee leads it 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Scott Franchise.
Scott Franchise.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Franchise takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Hayes. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Saul Worthing.
Now batting, Saul Worthing. First pitch on its way.
No. 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Hal Hale would be next. And here's the 3-2 from him. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready for another chance? Todd Butts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
0-1 pitch on its way.
Ball. Ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he's way off balance with the swing there. Swinging a blooper to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, it's one thing to give up a hit to a pitcher right here. You can live with that, but an American League pitcher, a guy who probably takes BP 10 days out of the year, this is surprising. He's going to have to bear down on the mound.
At the plate, Kevin Brummett. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Ball. 1-1. No. 2 balls, 1 strike.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Worthing will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Johnny Rowland.
Digging in, Donnie Rowland. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
To the plate now, the kid, Esparza. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Now batting, third baseman,
Standing in now, Adrian Esparza, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
The 1-1.
2-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 2-1 home. 3 runs already home here. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Philip Baxter is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Philip Baxter.
Into the box now, John Biggs, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, St.
So digging in now, Keith St. Odd. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-0.
That's inside. Ball 2.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Baxter, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2021 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go in the high.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
In now, Shane Mora, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they really tee off here for 5 runs in the inning, thanks in large part to 3 big flies. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Kangaroos on top 6-2. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Hal Hale.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Too low, 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
walked him up. Ryan is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 54.
At the plate, Blake Hamby. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
To first. He's got it. To second for one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. High Desert is out in front here, 6-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Michael Ryan. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting,
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
The pitcher, Todd Butts, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. And he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out. Ready for another shot now, Kevin Brummett. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. In there. Now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
Playing 11.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball outside.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Count remains 2-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
the batter, the first baseman, Donnie Roland.
Ready once again, Donnie Roland. First delivery to him on the way.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 0-1 delivery.
No.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
The 1-2. On the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a good bounce-back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Kangaroos lead it 6-2. Milton Otto is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 3 homers, 9 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And now a pitch on the way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Ryan Cannon.
Now in the box, Ryan Cannon. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. No.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
St. Odd is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 8, Michael Lopez.
Striding in once again, Michael Lopez. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Biggs is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Aram Kirk is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
A-Ray.
Digging in and looking for more, the kid Esparza.
The center fielder, the kid.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Kirk primarily attacks hitters with his sinker, but not your typical sinker. He throws it much harder than most.
He's a hard guy to get elevation on. In a day and age where a lot of hitters are looking to lift and separate and get the ball in the air, he has some good sink, not great sink, but he makes hitters hit the ball on the ground. And when he's on, you'll see a lot of ground balls.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Now batter, third baseman, Adrian Esparza.
Adrian Esparza will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First offering on its way.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0. Grounded to short. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Row, he's one double. He's three-quarters of the way to the cycle. He gets one more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base?
That's it. Hang on for two.
Pulling up.
So now to the plate, John Biggs. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery.
Ball. 22-2.
Popped him up. Hayes is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, St.
Settling in now, Keith St.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. This is line to left. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Mora.
At the plate now, Shane Mora. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join for the traditional Seventh inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, Scott franchised, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 2, Mike Hayes.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Hayes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ah! Ball.
The 1-1. It's in there for strike number 2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
The 1-2. One out, nobody on. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. To the plate now, Saul Worthing. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Mora ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The shortstop, Hal Hale.
Into the box now, Hal Hale. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two out, nobody on. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Here's a swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. High Desert is on top here, 6-3. In now, Michael Ryan. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Michael Ryan.
First offering on its way. So far on the year, Ryan has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The Thunder entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Kevin Weingarten will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hale has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Brummett. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Woodman is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Noah Smallwood is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Corey Esparza. Now the pitch.
Ball 1. 1 ball, no strike.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. Gone! Solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Into the box, Blake Canby. As he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Line to the right side, but foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
2-2.
Hops this one up. Biggs over to his right. One away. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Andrew Arellano.
Fouled off. The average at 284 to begin play. 5 homers and 28 RBIs. Popped up. Roland waits on it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 22. Second baseman, Ryan Cannon.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ryan Cannon. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
The third baseman, number 8. Michael Lopez.
Now a move over to first. At the plate, Michael Lopez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. The Kangaroos are out on top 6-4. Bobby Tyrone enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Donnie Roland, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Fouled away. The 2-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The center field. Let's hit Esparza.
Ready now, the kid Esparza. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Still even at 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Hale is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Adrian Esparza.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adrian Esparza. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he fouls this one off. Two out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Cody Hamlet is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Hamlet.
Digging in once again, Scott Franchise 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him. set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Hayes. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Hamlin has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and has allowed just over 1 run per 9 innings, an ERA in the low 1s. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses as well. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the 3-0 offering. He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in, Saul Worthing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball down.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runners on first with 1 down. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Hale.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
So stepping in, Hal Hale, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the stretch.
Ball 1. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Misses for the 2nd ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. 2 out with the man at first. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
6-4 the outcome today. The Kangaroos used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Todd Butts earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Cody Hamlin earns the save out of the bullpen, his 24th on the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the home team, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.